Sorry.
Right, yeah, so this is called Russell Brand. Lads and lasses, it's time we stop being part of the passive masses. Concern ourselves less with the length of our eyelashes and iPhone batteries. You see, we've gone from developed to one of the developing countries, and I can't help but think we're just pretending to be happy. And you see all these people, and I mean millions of people living below the poverty line, 13.5 to be more precise, and most of those are the ones who are working all the time, but they find themselves living worse off than those who are not on their daily grind. So, what incentive is there to get off the dole line? You see, I don't blame them, mind you, it's the corporations that need to be more kind. Taking from the poor has become so ritualized, soon air will be monetized, and this money that's made out of nothing and sold to us with inflation before being destroyed upon repayment. In layman's, we will never have enough to make that payment. But listen in amazement as your government tells you that it's those with nothing that are to blame for you being paid tuppence. And because of this, the parent corporation that lives above the tax system can't pay you more wages, as the chief executive needs to be paid an inflation-busting proportion. So are we narcissists? Or are we just a confused product of boardroom executives? Hooked up and plugged into the OWG matrix. You see, these crossed wires and no understanding have left us lost in financial markets, and we wander with no compass in this barren Arctic. We no longer talk of corrupt capitalism in a time filled with a plethora of isms. We need a new vision, but first we need to understand and see past the corrupt layers of the political prison. This is ludicrous, but please feel free to stop Moira if you don't agree. However, don't interrupt me. I think you're starting to understand the paradox of our parliament elected democratically. You see, we think we're free in our freelance democracy, but please tell me, which one of you voted for the bitterly condemned party? Centre left wing, centre right wing. We wanted something different, but we didn't vote, so ended up with UKIP at the last European elections. Wake up. Your freedom is a trading economy. When was the last time you were free to take a flight to New York City, all expenses paid, and pick up a pair of shoes made by Da Vinci for that after-show party where you could pick up a £1,000 goodie bag for free? We are no Beyoncés or Jay-Z's, no Tony Blairs or Berlusconi's. Our passports and bank balances do not hold diplomatic immunity. And Westminster, that ever-elusive WMD. Jeez. And still we believe blindly. You see, if you really knew how your money came to be, you'd be just as fucked as me. Let's do our time.
Got a minute and a half.
Oh shit. Okay. Right. Okay. This is the stare fest at the chill out. So there I was minding my own business, you know, texting or something. I look up and like a magpie, I caught your eye. Now, my instincts are pretty good, so I do get this feeling, but like a car in a tailspin, I let it slide as I don't know its meaning. So anyway, I go back to texting, where it may have been a game of Candy Crush by now. My mate taps me on the shoulder and says, "Are you all right, mate?" And fear rises from my toe to my crown. Has he clocked the same thing? Does it look like I fancy him? I've just been blown over by a side wind. You see, I hate not knowing what people are thinking. It makes me feel more uncomfortable as a fish out of water gasping. I mean, you're cute and everything, but I wasn't really looking. I was quite happy chilling. So the 3-second stare kicks in. If this was a different setting and right now I wasn't fish flapping and self-doubting, we could have been swimming in a stream of magnificent. I've been in situations like this before, but from a different angle though. Or maybe I'm just a child with his hand under the hot and not the cold. I think a few of you are nice, so I can't make the choice. You see, if I did, I'd still be giving the side eye over at the next guy. Look, I came to chill and get high.
Yeah.
So now internally, like a fiery bowl of chili, I'm getting angry because I can't figure out why you're staring at me. And I feel the room's view is that I am poultry. But all this is causing anxiety, and for the life of me, I can't understand why my neurosis decided to aggressively piss all over my happiness. But all this started with an impulse control disorder. But why is your sniper rifle still eyeing my quarter? I can feel you pressing down on me while I chat to my chosen brother. The routine becomes the norm. You see, I'm too old to be feeling this type of peer pressure.